Hello, welcome back to another This Is Now video. One of the things that I heard a lot in the past 10 years is that collectors have turned into flippers, okay? More so from the collectors that dislike that kind of behavior because you know how some people in this hobby look at this hobby. It's about collecting. Real collectors do not sell. That's for another video, another pet peeve video, but this is now. And I think a lot of people that have been around as long as I have, 1981 when I bought my first book. So yes, I've been around long enough that what happened in the 80s, even in the 90s, is that it was very limited. Okay? I've seen people back in those days trying to sell something to the LCS or trying to sell something at a convention. There's always people that need to sell something or want to sell something, but the options were limited. Okay? Very limited. It is fantasy land to think that people only want to sell their collection or their comic books in the last 10 years. Somehow this hobby was all about collecting and hoarding from the 40s through the 90s. There are people that think that's how things are, okay, or were. No, there's always people looking to buy and sell. Otherwise, where do you think dealers in LCS get their books from? You think every dealers in LCS back in the 80s and 90s get all of their back inventory from some kind of magical warehouse? Okay, so there's always people buying and selling. It's just that it's very limited. The option was limited. On top of that, need I say the internet didn't exist, so you don't really see, you couldn't really see, okay? The internet broke a lot of barriers. It democratized the collecting community of all kinds into allowing everyone to be able to buy and sell at will. It unshackled a lot of collectors that want to sell something but are limited to LCS or dealers that offer them 30 cents on a dollar or even lower, right? So, and I don't have a problem with LCS or dealer that offer 30 cents on a dollar. They have overhead, okay? That's what every business trying to do, make a profit. So they're not evil. They're not trying to scam you or steal your stuff. They are the middleman, okay? So what the internet has done is remove the barrier, allow me and you to buy from anyone not in our town, and allow us to see things not in our town. I don't have to go to a convention. I don't have to go to an LCS in the last 10 years to buy anything. Okay, so that has changed. This is now, it's not going to change. Anyone that want to wax nostalgia on, oh, the hobby used to be this way and that way, that genie is not going back in the bottle as far as the internet and the freedom of collectors out there to buy and sell. Okay, so if you are annoyed by the prolific activities around you, that's not gonna change. Okay, it's a good thing because it allows those with to buy whatever they want, whenever they want, and it allows people like me to sell to whoever want the books wherever they are. People will always try to figure out a better, more efficient, cheaper way to do a transaction. That's human nature. Okay, so you know we have eBay, and then we had the auction house, and now people slowly migrating into sell my slab because it's only 1% instead of 10%, like the auction house or my comic shop or eBay. Yeah, the world with technology gravitate toward efficiency. Okay, it's a deflationary factor that I think a lot of people don't factor in as far as the cost of transaction. The world gravitate toward more efficiency in transaction of any sort, whether it's buying goods, selling goods, of any goods, from collectible to stock market. Just look, 20 years ago will cost me and you 50, $100 to do one trade of stock. And then slowly it go down to $10 a trade. Whoopee, right? And then 3 years ago, down to $5 a trade, $4.95 to do a stock trade. And guess what? Now it's free trading. The internet is a good thing in many ways, and this is one of the positivity of the internet. Okay, it brings efficiency of transaction. There are many negativity to the internet. I'm sure you know how I feel about social media in general, but that's for another video. Anyhow, this is now. It's not going to change. People are using the technology to enjoy the hobby, whichever way they wish. Thanks for watching.